Hello everyone, hope you all are doing very well. So this is my synopsis or the research about the fallout of FTX.com, the number 2 cryptocurrency exchange. So just in 3 days, starting from November 7th, by November 10th, the world's second largest cryptocurrency exchange platform, FTX.com, took a nosedive, losing millions, actually billions of dollars from its investor. And now the CEO of FTX.com, SPF or the Sam Bankman-Fried, just said on Twitter that he's sorry, he effed it up. So the timeline related to my research or the synopsis may be little off here and there, so I do apologize in advance. So let's get it started. So early hours of 7th November, CJ or the Changpeng Zhao, the CEO and the founder of Binance, the world number 1 or the largest cryptocurrency exchange or the trading platform, CJ tweeted that he's going to sell his $2 billion worth of FTT token. That news widespread like fire. So the widespread panic created by the news that CJ is going to sell his $2 billion worth of FTT tokens, that created the panic as big that the price of FTT token itself start falling quickly and people start losing confidence on FTX.com and start selling their FTT token. Now here comes the day of 8th November. Morning, SPF or the Sam Bankman-Fried tweeted that everything is fine, FTX.com is fine, FTX assets are fine. But the widespread panic and the massive amount of FTT tokens sale off really made FTX.com situation very bad, and SPF or the Sam Bankman-Fried tweeted that there is a collaboration or there is a strategic partnership with Binance, which implied that Binance is going to buy the FTX.com. So while the SPF indication was that there is a strategic partnership between the FTX and Binance, however, the CJ take was very different. His tweet came in a way that he is the savior and he's going to just save FTX.com by acquiring it. So at this point, let me introduce to a new entity named Alameda Research, and it is a quantitative cryptocurrency trading firm founded by Sam Bankman-Fried or SPF, and as of now, as the information I have, that he still owns about 90% of the Alameda Research or the AR. So the AR tweeted that it is going to buy the FTT token if people are going to sell. It means the AR or the Alameda Research is going to assist FTX.com not to go nosedive. So the people thought that whatever problem FTX.com had, maybe it's over and by tomorrow things gonna work out very well. However, the value of FTT was still going down and down, and by late night of November 8th, the FTT token price was about $3 comparative to the morning when it is opened at the value of $19.33. And here comes the November 9th. It's almost 24 hours since the tweet from CJ and Binance about acquiring the FTX.com. AR tweet or the Alameda Research tweet, they are going to purchase the FTT tokens. However, at 1 p.m. when Binance tweeted that they are not going to acquire the FTX.com, it was the full bank run. FTX.com is hosted or toasted. So here comes 3 very important questions. First, how come CJ or Binance had the FTT token worth $2 billion? If CJ or the Binance, they had the $2 billion worth of tokens. What made him to sell? And the third question is, what is the role of AR or the Alameda Research in this whole fiasco? So SBF, or the Sam Bankman-Fried, graduated from MIT in 2014, major in physics and the minor in mathematics. You can learn more about him in his wiki page. However, he founded the FTX.com in 2019 at Hong Kong, and FTT token was the center of it. So any transaction which happened at the FTX.com, the FTT token was the currency which was used for any transaction, and that's why it has its own value on it. And by 2021, FTX.com was raising money from US investors. In early 2021, when Sequoia invested $214 million, it was already valued around $18 billion. By the early 2022, the FTX.com was valued around 32 billion US dollars. So the Binance was founded by the CJ, or the Changpeng Zhao, who is the Canadian Chinese entrepreneur. The Binance was founded in 2017, and Binance is also the crypto exchange similar to FTX.com. By volume, the Binance is the world #1 cryptocurrency exchange platform, and the FTX.com is the second one. I think I should say FTX.com was the second behind Binance.com. And the answer to the very first question, that how Binance had the $2 billion worth of FTT, the answer is here, is that in 2019, when SPF was raising money to found FTX.com, Binance actually invested undisclosed sum of the money in FTX.com, which later valued $2 billion by 7th of November this year. So now you can see that both SPF and the CJ, they were friends. CJ actually helped SPF to create the FTX.com. So what made CJ to sell his $2 billion FTT token on 7th of November? To answer this question, now we need to look what is AR, or the role of Alameda Research, the another company which is also founded and owned by the Sam Bankman-Fried. So the details about the role of AR or the Alameda Research are still hazy, not much clear. However, it is certain that the regulators were not clear about the SPF owning FTX.com, or being the CEO, as well as having a significant ownership at AR or the Alameda Research. The information what I have gleaned is that the SPF was talking with US regulators. So some of the information SPF had, which he tried to share, or he shared with the US regulators, and that what triggered CJ to get mad, or whatever his reaction was regarding this news, and he decided to sell the $2 billion worth of FTT on November 7th, which he announced over the Twitter. So I hope the questions we have raised earlier, at least we have some clarity around it now. So as of 10th November morning 6:13 a.m., SPF tweeted that he's sorry, he effed it up, and here is all that things he really talked about in his tweet. Here is the look of FTX.com. As you could see, all the tradings has been stopped. The $214 million investment Sequoia did in early 2021 is zero now, as you could see from the tweet, as well as the letter which Sequoia sent to his investors. So one thing I just wanted to make it clear, that FTX.com also has the FTX US subsidiary. So the problem what had happened is all related to FTX.com or FTX International. the FTX US entity is still safe. I do apologize if there is any mistake in time or the content, because this research has been done just to make sure that everybody who is interested to learn about how everything happened with FTX in 72 hours, a $32 billion worth company took a nosedive. So those who are interested, at least they can get the glimpse of it. Thanks again for your time, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Until then, thank you so much.